Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am back with another speed build. And again, this is another speed build that I've done quite some time ago. I honestly don't remember exactly what it ends up looking like. I know it's a excuse me, almost like choked there for a second, but I do know that it is a modern-esque-ish kind of vibe build. I think that I was going for, but who knows, because like I said, I don't quite exactly remember. But I do remember with this situation here. I suck at roofing in general, and because I was trying to have like a little like angled section with like an outdoor patio kind of vibe, I really struggled with this roof. I probably should have cut out more of it than what you're seeing. I think I did, because it definitely took me a lot longer than that to figure out that roof. But I was going for more of modern vibes, so I think I mainly used Base Game and Home Dream Decorator, which honestly is like my favorite pack ever. Home Dream Decorator is so amazing. I have to control myself sometimes not to just use Home Dream Decorator all the time. But I'm going to try here to, as you can see, my other modern build, the little like green number in the corner there, I was trying to go with like a more of like a stone-esque vibe, and I end up doing like a two-toned, two-color, I don't know what you would call that exactly, house. I don't think I realized that as I was doing it, that is basically the same thing I did in the other modern build, but you know, it is what it is. I think I did struggle. This might have a little bit of spa day in it, because I think that wallpaper did end up being spa day, because I remember when I was trying to upload it that it kept on saying that it had like an extra pack or something, and I could not for the life of me figure it out. And then I figured out that it must be, since it's not an item, it must be like either window, door, or wallpaper. And I think I figured out that it was wallpaper, and I don't remember if I changed it or if I kept it how it was. We will see. Maybe. I don't know. But there is a chance that it's Home Dream Decorator and Spa Day and Base Game. But nonetheless, back to the build. Because I am using Home Dream Decorator, I'm also trying to incorporate closets. So basically that whole like left side of the house is like one bedroom, master bedroom situation. So it's the bathroom and then their closet and everything. And then I do like a twin room, twin bed, like a 2-bed room. That makes more sense, for the other bedroom in the house. And then they have a pretty decent size bathroom, but I wanted it to be like a smaller house where it felt like a little bit more cozy. Things are like squished together a little bit more, but I want to just give off like a slightly modern feel to it as far as the furniture and everything. And I love adding the little like pantry vibes from like the upper cabinets and stuff, but I sometimes just always forget. But like I didn't this time, obviously, and I wanted to do something different, so I was doing that like sage green color within the room and everything. And clearly I changed this because that's CC, and then I go back to using my Home Dream Decorator, and again I'm using kind of like that green. This is kind of like a lighter sagey green than what's used in the kitchen, but that's kind of like the, I guess, color theme that I went with. And I use that like, I don't know how to describe that brown, because it's not like a chocolatey brown, but it kind of is. I don't know, but I use kind of that brown wood throughout the house as well. And like I said, most of the furniture in this house is from Home Dream Decorator, because it's just so amazing. I have not once done any gameplay with Home Dream Decorator at all, but I have used Home Dream Decorator in just about every build that I've done. Obviously that's I'm exaggerating, but I have used it quite a bit. I really wanted to use that bigger door, but because I only had the one little slot for the back door, because I wanted to have that other wall empty, because I was going to put the dining area in there, so couldn't do that. I don't know once again, if this is playable, because I don't know if I tested it, because sometimes I have the tendency just to build things and then never actually test them out before I upload them. But I don't know. I think I do specifically make it where it's only a 3-chair dining table because I was afraid it wouldn't be functional if I did it the other way. But again, I don't remember if I actually play tested it, or I may have changed it. Who knows? But as you can see here now, I am starting to add some wallpaper and paint to the walls. And this is one thing I will say that I still struggle with, is I'm really, really bad at just doing gray walls. Because I feel like gray walls, they're just neutral. It allows you to like have different colors and stuff in the room, and it's easier to work with. So that's what I typically go with. As you can see in my own room, I have gray walls because that's what I like. And so it's really hard for me to like add more color, because I feel like I add more color with the furniture rather than the walls. But I tried. See, I put that like wallpaper in the bedroom, at least on one wall, like a little, what is it called? A statement wall? Or is it called that? I don't know. I think it's called a statement wall. But I utilized the bunk beds in this build. And I try to give like the bunk beds, like each side has like a different vibe. And I think the left side, I'm trying to make like a little bit more girly into like makeup and like that kind of stuff. And then the other side, I kind of was thinking more of like a gamer girl kind of vibes or something like that. I do believe I moved that little dresser from the right side because I think I make that bathroom an ensuite bathroom, but I might not. Who knows? I might not actually. They might have to actually go all the way through the kitchen to go to the bathroom. But hey, sometimes that's just how it is. Sometimes you don't get to have a convenient bathroom situation. And I always want to try and make my bathrooms like a fun color, but my brain just like can't do it. It's like my brain, I think, just always associates like colorful bathrooms with like outdated bathrooms and stuff, like bathrooms that you would want to renovate. And so like I always end up going for that classic like white or like dark gray or even black bathroom. One of these days, I'm going to try to add more color, but this is not this day. And plus, like, oops, sorry about that. I'm sure that did not sound great. I accidentally hit the mic. But I'm sure one of these days I will do more unique looking bathrooms, but this wasn't one of those. Honestly, I feel like I was pretty brave with using gray flooring. Like, I never would have thought there would be a day where I actually would use gray flooring, but I did in this build. I'm really realizing, like, I basically think I used Home Dream Decorator for, like, literally every single item in this house, except for maybe the fridge and that sink. But I think everything, and the bathrooms. Okay, so the bathrooms, the fridge is probably, like, the only things in this house that, as far as items and not like wallpaper and flooring, that is not Home Dream Decorator, which I feel like they should have added toilets to Home Dream Decorator, and a shower would have been nice, like a new toilet, new shower. I feel like we have to use the same thing. And I do have to go and make the bathroom a little bit bigger because I just couldn't fit it with the 2 doors that I had in the bathroom. And I wanted to keep that door because I wanted to make it into like a walk-in closet kind of vibe. So the bathroom is kind of an ill shape. Like, thinking about it now, I probably could have made this section of the bathroom like a little bit smaller, like made it like an L shape kind of. But I didn't think about that. So I just added a plant in the corner of the bathroom. But then I start adding in the little closet to that little room. I will say, as far as like the closet kind of vibes with Home Dream Decorator and just like in general with The Sims, is I like the idea of it because for me it makes it more realistic, because like I know every home I've ever lived in, I've had a closet in my room, And I feel like it's, at least in America, it's very traditional to have a closet in your room where you can hang your clothes and stuff like that. But I just don't feel like it's like all that functional. I feel like it's kind of a waste of space in The Sims, because like that area is never going to be used really. Like the Sims are never going to go through there or anything like that. So it's kind of a waste of space. But if you are like me and you kind of like having a slightly more realistic house, it's nice. But at the same time, it is a little difficult, at least for me. It was to add the little pieces in there because of just the angles and stuff. Because like if you move a certain way, it kind of makes the closet pieces of the closet like disappear. So you have to like move the camera in different angles. So that was a little bit of a struggle. But nonetheless, I had a really good time with this build and adding in some of the bits and pieces from Home Dream Decorator. I thought it was really nice. I think it has amazing like staple pieces like beds and like furniture wise, but then it also has a really good clutter pieces. So I just really like it. I'm like, it's been months. It's been out for months, probably the better part of the year at this point, and I'm like raving about it right now. But as you can see, this is me kind of going through and kind of personalizing each side of the room for the kids. Like I said, I kind of vibed with her being like a little computer kind of nerdy kind of vibe. And then the other one is like a little bit more girly and liking, she has like perfume and nail polish and lots of pink and stuff like that. And so I'm just adding a few bits and pieces to make it a little bit more homey. And then I think I eventually start to try to add in the little patio area, maybe soon eventually. One thing I will say, I always forget typically in my builds a lot of times is curtains. But this time I obviously did not forget the curtains. And then right now I'm just replacing the lights and stuff like that, which is another thing that I sometimes forget, is to replace the lights and make them a little bit more interesting. And then this is another area that I kind of struggled with a little bit because I didn't really know, like I didn't want it to make it like too, you know, like big and like out of place, because I wanted the roof to overhang from it. So like if it rained or something, you know, you were covered, you know. But it was hard because it was very small. But it looks so much like, at least as far as the out front shape, it looks so much like my other build. But you know, what can I say? I'm still trying. I'm still working on it, you know. Eventually I will be delving into other things. It's just really hard for me to like come up with ideas on how to shape the house. That's like one thing I'm really still working on, is the shape of the houses and like the layout and floor plan of the houses. It's really hard for me personally because I grew up in an area where basically it's like the suburbs, so all of the houses are relatively the same. So me trying to venture out into other things, it's a little hard. I honestly have not made like a regular like 2-story single family home, I don't think, yet in The Sims that at least look like the houses where I live. But maybe that's one that I'll do. Maybe that will be another build that I do. But anyways, we are coming closer to the end of this video, guys. I'm just doing some last minute touches. Honestly, it would not surprise me if I don't do any landscaping, so don't be surprised there because I forget about that all the time too. But it looks like I'm doing that. But if you guys did enjoy this video, you guys can go ahead and give this a thumbs up. You can also do a little comment down below. And you can also subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. Thanks you guys so much for watching. Bye.